we just go? Can we just go? Think about where we're going. Can we just
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing some do's and don'ts for commuter students, things you should probably consider, have with you, know about as a commuter, and some things you definitely should not be doing. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right into the video. First is to try to plan to not have 8 a.m.s if at all possible. I know there's the people who are like, I thrive with an 8 a.m, but it's a totally different ball game when you're a commuter, at least at Clemson. First off, the parking is horrendous. Let me just say that again, horrendous. Like, no, it's not great. So having an 8 a.m. requires you to be there at least, I would say at bare minimum, 30 minutes before. So like 7:30, you need to be looking for a parking spot. Having that, back it up to how much earlier in the morning you need to be waking up, because now you're a commuter, and so you have to factor all that in with having an 8 a.m. class. So if at all possible, try to avoid those 8 a.m.s. I would suggest, however, on the flip side, that you do make sure that you have morning classes. And when I say this, I mean those 9:05s, 9:30s, no later than like a 10:10, because after that point, the parking is like gone. Not coming back until like after lunch, like 1, 2 o'clock. Next is, as I just mentioned, plan to arrive 30 minutes or more earlier than your class time or when you want to be on campus, because you're going to have enough time to circle different parking lots, especially the first few weeks. Seems like parking is even worse then, and I think it's because everybody's actually going to class. And let's be honest, by like week 2 or 3, that like dwindles off, and so spots start becoming more frequently available. Same thing happens around like finals week, midterms. You'll see that parking will definitely reflect that. You'll also quickly discover which lots tend to be a little bit more empty during a certain time of day, so you might want to start going to those first. But you just need to always have some like wiggle room, because you never know. You always want to give yourself tons of time to like make sure you can find a spot and still get to class on time, versus like cutting it close. Next is to plan to have either your classes like all day, back-to-back classes, and bring like snacks, or plan to eat lunch on campus, or plan to group them together. You're not going to want to leave campus, so more than 3 hours you should be good to go to like leave and come back. But if it's less, just chill, eat at one of the on-campus eateries, get a meal plan, walk and talk with some friends, do a study group, study, go downtown, go to Cooper. Like, there's a lot of different things you can do. Next is use those breaks, if you do have those weird and awkward gaps throughout your day, to study, meet with friends, go eat, maybe walk downtown, join a club, work out, whatever you like to do on campus. Use those breaks for your own advantage. So get some work done, get some studying done, do something with that time versus like sitting there aimlessly, because you're already stuck on campus. So why not make the most of that resource that you're on campus? The last thing I want to share today is, if you don't want to be on campus all day, that's something you want to try to avoid. Try to clump your classes to have just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or just Monday, Wednesday, or just Tuesday, Thursday. It doesn't always work out in your favor that way, but if you can try to do that, that's the way you can avoid going to campus every single day. But I hope that these little tips and do's and don'ts helped you out there, be a little insight on what it is like being a commuter student going to college. But if you have any other questions, please comment them down below. I'll be answering them there. Also, make sure to stay tuned. I have an off-campus housing guide coming for you next week. So until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye guys.